Well, here I am at mile marker 15, and as you can see, the Denny's truck is here. And it's sad. I was talking to the owner of Baby's Cafe, Baby's Coffee, and this was one of the distribution points for food. And what happened was that a bunch of knuckleheads came down here with about 5 or 6, 7 cars, and the poor man was with 2 volunteers. And basically, people were trying to get, they had a big semi, some kind-hearted people dropped off a full semi full of food and supplies, and people just came and robbed them. And they pushed on them, and some little 5-foot woman tried to get into she was an older woman, like 60, 70 years old. She was trying to get into the back of the trailer, and the guy helped her down. And I guess her big thug son started pushing this guy, the owner of Baby's, who was giving away the food, and basically, don't touch my mother, don't touch. And they were, and he was surrounded with like 6 guys. And after that incident, he just gave all the food away because he knew Denny's was coming down, and they set this up. And Denny's is cooking. There's pancakes, there's coffee. People can sit down here, speak to their neighbors, and the community can get together. So, in the storms, one thing I realized in getting all the food and the supplies down here, and those that were giving hearts of gold, a lot of people were like just stingy. They didn't want to give. They just didn't care, and I'm not going to mention any names because it's not my place to, but you ride with them, they may be sitting next to you in a bar. And then there's those that come and they're really hurting, and they're like, can you help me? And people like this, one guy in his parking lot taking supplies and redistributing amongst the community, the locals, and he'll come and hand it out. And then the thugs come and they beat up on him, and they took expensive camping supplies. They took something almost like 300 tarps, boxes of tarps that he had, other expensive things, And basically, as they were pushing on him, there was another group just filling up their cars with boxes, just a bunch of jerks, So he offered Denny's, the mobile relief diner here. He allowed them to come in, and they're doing basically the same. See, people can come, fill their bellies, and leave. They can meet with each other at the American Red Cross Disaster Relief there. But here we are, and it's all good. I still have Alan Brownsfeld's supplies in my truck. I'm going to take it back up to the Vineyard Church, which is doing a great job. But it's sad that some people will just, take advantage of those people coming down here. From what I heard, they've taken buses of looters up US 1 to Miami-Dade to take them up there to be incarcerated until their trial date or until they get bail. It's just a mess. But this guy had a great heart. He recognized me, came up. Are you hungry, Gabe? Do you need something to eat? I said, I got some more stuff for you, Gabe. I can't take it. I'd love to take it, but I'm just not doing that anymore. I can't handle it. It's just, I'm too old for this. The people are coming down here, and, but he said that to me, the thousands of people that he fed and he helped, that, these knuckleheads that came down here trying to take advantage of him, he's not going to let them get him down. And Baby's Cafe, he roasts coffee, so next time you come down and you see him up in business, come in and say, hey, I remember you. I want to buy 10 bags of coffee. So here we are. People eating, having a great time. There's music in there. They're cooking. And get coffee. I might get me a coffee. Screw it. Well, anyways, this is Gabe, the attorney that rides down here. Mile marker 15. I got to go into Key West, see a client, believe it or not. And I got folks calling me. They have damage to their property down here in the Keys. They heard about what I'm doing. They want me to represent them. And I used to work for the Small Business Administration Disaster Relief, which was basically helping people with claims and property damage and getting monies and going over estimates and working with contractors. So I got that experience from Wilma and Katrina when that hit us back in 2005 and 2006. So I'm here, as you can see. A lot of stuff here. Coffees, people's smiles on their face. So I'm glad that this load is off his shoulders. I'm glad that he didn't get hurt. He didn't get a sucker punched or anything like that. He thought he was, but God bless, baby. Bye.